If there's one thing that absolutely grinds my gears, it's manifestation and new age teachers. Shitting on other creators and new age teachers, telling people that what they're teaching is not working, while deliberately giving you misinformation to make you believe that it won't work for you, just so they can sell you their teachings instead. Which, fun fact, are oftentimes rooted in the exact same teaching, just packed differently. So let's do a little rundown of what manifestation actually is and how you can use it for yourself. With, fun fact, not having to pay anybody for it. Because you already have everything you need. And that is your brain. Thought does create your reality. This is neuroscience, this is psychology, you can look this up. However, there's a huge difference, and this is what a lot of creators don't tell you, where they're like, you have to do manifestation this way and this way, because just thinking, sitting on your couch and thinking about it doesn't work. That's not true. There's a humongous difference between wishing for something and living in the state of the wish fulfilled. So there is a right and a wrong way to manifest, and I'll give you an example. Let's say I want to manifest $1,000. If I'm sitting on my couch all day thinking, using my thoughts, I wish I had $1,000. Man, I'm just so broke right now. Like, I can't afford anything. I just wish I had $1,000. That's exactly what you're telling your brain, and that's exactly what you're going to get. Call it universe, call it God, whatever you co-create with, I don't care. What are you sending out? I wish I had $1,000. What does that imply? I don't have $1,000. I'm broke as a joke. The way to manifest is step in the state of your wish fulfilled. So instead of saying, I wish I had $1,000, you would start to tell yourself, use affirmations, scripting, I don't care what kind of technique you want to use, or just start thinking, man, I have $1,000. That shit literally came out of nowhere. What do you know? If you keep doing that, you are starting to tell your brain that this is your reality. Fun fact, your brain cannot decipher between a memory and a memory that you're making up. So like a fantasy, if you will. Which I do have to give a little disclaimer. There is a difference between trying to implant a memory and maladaptive daydreaming. Those are not the same thing. If you are a maladaptive daydreamer, visualizations and stuff like that, not really the way for you to go. I do have a video on that, by the way. But even when I went to school for psychology, the first thing they taught us is don't try and convince someone else that their reality is not real. The goal is always to make sure that they are functioning in society within their reality, because if they believe that reality to be true, it is true for them, because their brain pushes out everything to them in order to confirm that this is their actual reality. So yes, thoughts create. You don't have to take action. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. Yes, you have to live your life to a certain extent, because that's just the way the world works, and we were hardwired to do that. So let's say, for example, if you're manifesting wanting to become an influencer, you should at least have, at least one video uploaded. I sometimes do that where I don't upload for days and I start affirming for my followers, and they still come even though if it's been a minute or I don't upload for a long time, and then I upload one video, I've been affirming, but I know it's going to blow up compared to the other videos where I didn't affirm because I just didn't care. So no, technically you don't have to take any action, especially if you're putting that into your affirmation, like saying that money came out of freaking nowhere. There's so many success stories out there you can look up. I've shared a lot of success stories. Technically, you can literally sit on your couch and have everything you want. Because due to the way that our world works, we're all energetically connected, someone is going to carry out your manifestation. It doesn't have to be you. But if someone tells you that you have to be in vibrational alignment, you have to feel the feeling, you have to take action, you have to buy a course, you have to do anything, they are doing you a massive disservice. Manifestation is your birthright. Every religion teaches it. Every psychology teaching teaches it. Biology teaches it. Science teaches it. It's being used against you on an everyday basis. So I think you at least deserve to know that you can use it to your benefit. You have free will, nobody else does. Because everything in your world is shaped around your assumptions that you hold. And assumptions are created through continuous repetition of thoughts, through brainwashing of things we see and hear on the daily, or things you just for some reason accept to be true because someone said them to you because you feel they have more power over you than you do over your own brain. So please do not let anybody lead you astray ever again. And at the end of the day, please be mindful that if you do want to book coaching with anybody, what you're getting is a glorified therapy session. And just be mindful that whatever they're saying, if you're taking that as fact, you're also letting them control you and your reality. So just be mindful of who you listen to. Don't take everything as fact. Do your own research. Take everything I said. Do your own research. Look into neuroscience, look into psychology, look into all of that. The law of assumption is not a technique. It's not a new age technique. It's not some woo-woo kind of whatever. It's how the world runs.